Conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Beckham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No joy this time. That's going to go a long way. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Dealt with nicely by the defence. De Bruyne. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Alexander-Arnold did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Robertson. De Jong. Here's Haaland. Pressure coming in from all directions. And that's a superb put. Haaland! And he has kept it out somehow.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Bellingham. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. David Villa. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Beckham. David Villa. Well, they've got it again. Great hit! Bellingham. Now De Bruyne.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. De Jong. De Jong's cross. Hits one! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Indonesia have their second corner now. De Jong. De Jong goes steaming forward. Haaland! Goal! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Is number 21, Erling Haaland.
Indonesia have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Beckham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi. Oh, that's a nice ball. That looks a cracking ball. And it's hoisted clear. And And he's let fly. Alexander-Arnold. Araujo gets over and intercepts. De Jong. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. And he's there to get it away.
Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
David Villa.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. De Jong has created one goal already. Oh, that's a key interception. Van Dijk. Oh, super find.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Pass is just off target. Haaland looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, and he's through the middle. De Jong is onto this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi gets a good foot in there. Mbappe. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Smoking is only allowed.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Indonesia head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Indonesia carrying a 1-goal lead. And the ball is out of play.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Got a shot away. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. No way through there. Bellingham. Oh, well played, well played. Beckham. And that's put paid to a promising move. Hoisted in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And Beckham! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Beckham is offering a wry smile there.
Messi goes short. And he's there to belt it away. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Son Heung-min. Well, that's a little loose. And it's Conte. That is real chance! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when
The
they're beaten.
attendance for this match was 29,500.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Up for a header! He's missed, but not by that far. Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bellingham. Robertson. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Son Heung-min going full steam ahead down the left flank. De Jong. Bellingham. That's a nicely weighted pass. Haaland! They are queuing up to have a go here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
He's gone for goal! They're up to 5 corners now. Header! Just off target. David Villa is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's certainly onside here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Son Heung-min.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's a sharp little ball here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Alexander-Arnold. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Davis spots it and intercepts. And here's Son Heung-min. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yeah, that pass isn't the best. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, just skips past his man. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.